welcome back to Age Doctor Who, and today it's the start of another new series where today I had the brilliant idea of taking this Doctor Who quiz book in a video. Yes, I'm aware this may be the very epitome of bottom of the barrel ideas, but I thought it might possibly be a little fun. There we have the official quiz book of Doctor Who, 3,000 questions from across time and space, written by Jacqueline Rayner. For over 50 years, Doctor Who has been one of the nation's favourite programmes. Now you can discover just how much you know about it. This was published in about 2013, 2014, and it only features questions up to the end of the Matt Smith era, I believe. So, the quizzes in this book cover the stories from An Unearthly Child 1963 to Time of the Doctor 2013. So it's only going to be going up to the end of the Matt Smith era, so there won't be anything on 12 or 13 in this quiz book, and it also is limited to just the TV series. And with that messy intro out of the way, let's get into the first set of questions. All the answers are at the back as well, so I will be able to check my answers. I'll probably do a little edit after I give my answer when I'm editing this video to indicate how many I got right. The Doctors. Who played the 10th Doctor? David Tennant. The 4th Doctor? Tom Baker. The 3rd Doctor? John Pertwee. The 11th Doctor? Matt Smith. The 12th Doctor? Peter Capaldi. The 5th Doctor? Peter Davison. The 2nd Doctor, Patrick Troughton, the 6th Doctor, Colin Baker, the 1st Doctor, William Hartnell, the 7th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy, the 9th Doctor, Christopher Eccleston, the 8th Doctor, Paul McGann, the War Doctor, John Hurt, the Valeyard, Michael Jason, and the 1st Doctor in the 5 Doctors special was Richard Herndale. Well, so far so good. I know I've got all of those right. The Companions. Who played Donna Noble? Well, that was Catherine Tate. Amy Pond was Karen Gillan. Brigadier Alistair Gordon Lethbridge Stewart obviously was played by the brilliant Nicholas Courtney. Jamie McCrimmon, that was Fraser Hines. Mickey Smith was Noel Clarke. Ian Chesterton was William Russell. Vicky was Maureen O'Brien. Joe Grant's Katie Manning. She's lovely, by the way. I met her in real life. She's a lovely person. Perry Brown was... what's her name? Nicola Bryant, that's the one. Zoe Harriott, that was Wendy Padbury. Here we go. Sarah Kingdom. Oh, Sarah Kingdom. Okay, that one stumped me a bit. Sarah Kingdom. Jean Marsh, that was it. Nyssa was played by Sarah Sutton. Ben Jackson was played by Michael Craze. Grace Holloway was obviously Daphne Ashbrook. Sergeant Benton was John Levine. And The Companions Part 2 we're on to now. Who played Rose Tyler? Billie Piper. River Song, Alex Kingston. Clara Oswald, Jenna Coleman. Wilf Mott, Bernard Cribbins. Sarah Jane Smith, Elizabeth Sladen. I mean, and anyone who gets that one wrong, regardless of their Doctor Who fan or not, should just be completely ashamed of their entire existence as a human being, really. I'm joking, of course. Susan Foreman was Carol Ann Ford. Victoria Waterfield, played by Deborah Watling. Romana One was Mary Tam. Melanie Bush, obviously Bonnie Langford. Liz Shaw was Caroline John. Stephen Taylor was Peter Purvis. I'm never quite sure how you're meant to pronounce his surname. I always feel a bit dodgy saying it. Is it Purvis? That sounds wrong. Is it Purvis? That sounds a little weird as well, if I'm being completely honest. Peter Purvis has kind of an unfortunate surname, to be honest, doesn't he? Harry Sullivan, Ian Marter, Katarina. That's another tricky one. Who played Katarina? That's a tricky one, I don't know that. I could just cheat and look it up, but I don't want to do that. Who played Katarina? That's tricky because all of her stories are missing. She's only in 2 episodes as well. Katarina was played by... I don't want to fucking blow my brains out for not knowing this. I really feel like I should know this, but I don't. Katarina. For some reason the name Joan Hill comes to mind. I don't even know if that's a real person, but I'm just going to say Joan Hill for Katarina because I really can't remember. Adric was Matthew Waterhouse and Turlough was Mark Strickson. The Companions Part 3, who played Leela? That was obviously Louise Jameson. Martha Jones, Freema Agyeman. Captain Jack Harkness, played by John Barrowman. Rory Williams, played by Arthur Darvill. Ace, played by Sophie Eldred. That took longer than it should have done. K9, his original voice was John Leeson. Romana 2 was Lala Ward. Tegan Javanka. Janet Fielding, that was it, Janet Fielding. Barbara Wright was Jacqueline Hill, and Polly was Annika Wills. Dodo Chaplet. Who played Dodo? Jackie Lane, that was it, Jackie Lane. Chameleon's voice, that was Gerald Flood. Captain Mike Yates, he was Richard Franklin. Adam Mitchell, who What the fuck was that guy's name? It was Bruno something. Bruno... I know his first name was Bruno. I'm just going to say Bruno Lang for some reason. That comes to mind. I don't know if that's right. I know his first name was definitely Bruno though. And Chang Li from the TV movie. That was... I apologise if I get his name wrong, but Chang Li was played by Yi Ji-so. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. My apologies. Okay, that's the Doctors and Companions section done and out of the way with. Let's flick through to the answers and see how many I got correct in that section. People that played the Doctor, obviously, yep, I got all of them right because obviously I would. David Tennant, Tom Baker, John Pertwee, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Peter Davison, Patrick Troughton, Colin Baker, William Hartnell, Sylvester McCoy, Chris Ferguson, Paul McGann, John Hurt, Michael Jason, Richard Herndale. Got all that correct. Companions, obviously I got those correct with Catherine Tate, Karen Gillan, Nick Courtney, Fraser Hines, Noel Clarke, William Russell, Maureen O'Brien, Katie Manning, Nicola Bryant, Wendy Pabry, Jean Marsh. Glad I got that one correct. Sarah Sutton, Michael Craze, Daphne Ashbrook and John Levine, and then Billy Piper, Alex Kingston, Jenna Coleman, Bernard Cribbins, Liz Sladen, Carol Ann Ford, Deborah Watley, Mary Tan, Bonnie Langford, Carol and John, Peter Purvis, Ian Marta. Adrienne Hill. Okay, which one was that again? Adrienne Hill. Katerina was Adrienne Hill. Yeah. What did I say? I said like, I don't know what I said, but I got that one wrong. Sorry. I mean, that's kind of understandable. I mean, Katerina's not very memorable, and considering she's only in like 2 stories and they're pretty much all missing, I think it's alright that I didn't get that one correct because I don't feel like a lot of people would have gotten that one. But yeah, Adrienne Hill. And then Matthew Waterhouse and Mark Strickson I got correct. So far we've only got one wrong. And then the Companions Part 3. Louis Jameson, Freeman Agyeman, John Barrowman, Arthur Darvill, Sophie Eldred, John Leeson, Lada Ward, Janet Fielding, Jacqueline Hill, Annika Wills, Jackie Lane, got that one right, Gerald Flood, Richard Franklin, Bruno Langley. Okay, I got that one wrong. Wasn't far off actually. The guy that played Adam Mitchell, Bruno Langley. I said Bruno Lang. I wasn't that far off. I'm quite surprised I got that far. I was only 3 letters off. And then Yi Ji-so. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong again, I'm bad at this. Next one is talking about regeneration. So basically just which Doctor regenerated in which story pretty much. In which story does the first Doctor regenerate? Well, that's the 10th Planet. In which story does the second Doctor regenerate? The War Games. In which story does the third Doctor regenerate? Planet of the Spiders. 4th Doctor was Legopolis. 5th Doctor was Kaiser Androzani. 6th Doctor was obviously Time and the Rani. If this book was counting audios, then I guess technically you would say Big Finish is The Last Adventure / Time and the Rani, but to keep things simple, I can see why they did that, to be honest. Okay, they go out of order here for some reason. They go into the 9th Doctor next, so that's Parting of the Ways. The 10th Doctor regenerated in... his first regeneration was the Stolen Earth / Journey's End, but I think they're counting his actual regeneration into Matt Smith, which is obviously The End of Time Part 2. 11 regenerated in the Time of the Doctor, and the 7th Doctor regenerated in the TV movie. War Doctor regenerates at the end of the Day of the Doctor, and in which minisode does the 8th Doctor regenerate? What was it called? Night of the Doctor. Which is the first story in which the word regenerate is used to describe the timeless process of change? I'm pretty sure it wasn't until Planet of the Spiders until they actually called it regeneration, when the 3rd Doctor regenerated. I'm pretty sure it was Planet of the Spiders on that one. Which 2 companions of the Doctor have also regenerated? 2 companions. Have there been 2 companion regeneration? I know Romana regenerated, but who's the other one? Yeah, I guess River. River will probably be the other one. So yeah, Romana and River for that one. From where in the Doctor's timeline does the Valiard come from? Oh, that's easy. Between his 12th and final incarnations. Not between his 12th and 13th, just 12th and final. Let's again hop towards the answers and see how I did in that section. Okay, the 10th Planet, yes. The War Games, yep. Planet of Spiders, Legopolis, Kaiser Androzani, Time of the Rani, Parting of the Ways, got all that correct. End of Time Part 2, Time of the Doctor Who TV movie, Day of the Doctor, Night of the Doctor, Planet of the Spiders, I got that correct. Ramada and River, yep, I got that right, 2 companions to regenerate. And then the Valiard's placement according to the Master, somewhere between the Doctor's 12th and final incarnations. Yep, got that all correct. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll end that there for today. So yeah, we only got 2 questions wrong in that section, but of course as we go through they're going to get harder and I'll probably end up embarrassing myself given how I claim to be a die-hard Doctor Who fanboy. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already. If enough people say they like this, then I'll carry on and do more of these. But apart from that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.